It's the very basics in life that these children need. So it provides them with a basic food parcel each month, gives them help with their medication if there is any needed, and supplies them with school equipment or a uniform if they have to attend school.
Well, I wanted to come because I've been involved with the charity for about 9 years now. I wanted to see for myself how they worked in different areas and to meet the 3 children that I was involved with sponsorship with. I started sponsoring because I wanted to make a difference to a child's life, recognising that there are many children in the world who need both physical and also emotional and spiritual help in becoming mature adults.
This week I've met the child who we sponsored who was this high when we first met him. Some 8 years later, he's taller than me. You don't forget about the money that you give, far from it, but you just give it by standing order every month. And because you don't see the children on a week-by-week basis, you can't actually gauge how they're getting along. Some 8 years later, to see them and to see the difference that that money is actually making is incredible.
When you've got a sponsor that's been sponsoring a child for a few years, they're building up that relationship through letter writing. For them to be able to meet that child in person, and again for that child to meet their sponsor, is something really special. You know, when they see each other for the very first time, it brings it home to the sponsor how much it is helping that child for such a small amount. And for the child, it just gives them that hope that someone really does care for them.
Coming here and meeting my sponsored children has made the reality of child sponsorship such a much more real thing. It was wonderful to meet them, and in one case their mother as well, and just to sense just how much the help that was being given and how much the sponsorship was making a real difference in their lives.
We are proud to say as a charity that 100% of the child sponsorship goes to the child sponsorship programme.
My abiding memory will be the work that People Against Poverty are doing with the children in very, very difficult circumstances and conditions, and yet how it's making a real difference in enabling people to live a much better quality of life and to really make big steps forward.
To someone that's considering even slightly sponsoring a child, I would urge them to do it. We can't change the world through anything that we do directly, but we can make a difference one person at a time, and that's what child sponsorship does. If every person in the west of Europe sponsored a child in the east of Europe or across the world, you wouldn't have the children living in poverty that there are. So it makes a real difference.